Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and today we have the December mid-monthly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome guys, I hope you guys are doing really good. These are going to be, like I said, the mid-monthlies. I know we're a little bit past mid-month, but I was gone, I just got back, so holidays, etc., right? So this is going to be from the day I'm doing it, which is the 26th, up until January 1st. So just for the second half of December to see how it's going to go, give us a little bit more insight information for the remainder of the month. So that, again, this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. These are going to be short and quick, so let's get into it. So, Spirit, if you could be so kind, let me know what Aries is going through for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the remainder of December. What is Aries dealing with? What is Aries dealing with right now for this last week and a half? We have the Page of Wands, Aries. This could represent your energy. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, fire energy. I feel a lot of you that this is about someone else. You're dealing with an immature fire sign, which again, it could be you, but I feel it's external for a lot of you, Aries. This is an external energy that it's actually somebody else that you're dealing with. Someone that doesn't quite know exactly what they want, but they're eager to learn, they're eager to explore, they're eager to do things, but they don't necessarily know exactly what they want from life, is what I'm getting. So you could be seeing someone younger than you, or just someone that has isn't in the mature mindset that you are. You're just on equal levels. For those of you that you are not seeing anyone and this is your energy, Aries, I feel like you guys are really not immature, but you're just eager to learn. Maybe you've recently switched careers. Maybe you've recently moved. Maybe you've recently changed a lot of things about yourself and in and out of your life, that you're stepping into a new chapter, and this is you presented as a page. You're at the beginning of a new journey, excited for what's to come. Maybe you don't know exactly what the future holds, but you're excited regardless, and you're ready to do the work. You're ready to go out there and do the things that need to be done, etc., etc. A lot of you guys are standing really tall. Like, I feel like you guys feel good about, like, you feel confident in your abilities to learn. You feel confident in your abilities to explore. You're feeling confident in your ability to go down, this future path wherever it may lead. Well, grab that. Jesus. Page of Swords. Yeah, you guys are you're really eager. It's like Page of Swords and Page of Wands is such a great combination, because it's literally like you're passionate, you're motivated, you're eager to learn, and both cards are really saying that you're not well, Page of Swords is not someone that's well prepared. This person knows that they do not have the knowledge yet to where they're going, but they're excited. And then both of these cards just tell me that you don't, wherever you want to go, or even if you don't know where you want to go, you're just excited to learn. You're just excited to take life by the horns and just go with it, to just go with the flow. Like, I feel like you guys are a sign that is a little bit more resistant and stubborn to going with the flow, and I feel like you guys are finally in a surrender mode. You're like, you know what, so many things have happened this year that I try to control it. I had problems letting go. You know what? I'm just gonna let go now, because it's like you've tried everything else, and now you're at a point, Aries, where you've tried so many different things. And you're like, you know what? I just have to surrender. I just have to let it go. Whatever happens, happens. If it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant to happen. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you're excited about what's to come, even though you may be unsure of what's to come. But you know that you'll work through it, because you're passionate and you're motivated and you want to learn, you want to expand, you want to grow. It's awesome. It's a great place to be in. It's a really good mindset. It's even though they're both pages, right? And we progress page, knight, king, queen. We usually see the king and queen as the matured, the matured level of that progression. But I feel like you guys, you're in a very mature place. Like it's almost like you reached king and queen level, and then now, because you're stepping into a new chapter that is going to take new knowledge and new experiences and things you've never done before, you need to place yourself in the shoes of a page in order to properly learn and experience this new chapter in your life. So it's like you leveled up to level 100, and then now for this new chapter, everything you learned, yes, some of it applies to this new chapter, but you have to start from ground zero. So you're taking your back down to level 0, and you're starting to learn from there. It's like, even though they're pages, like I said, it feels very mature. Okay? Yeah, and it's like you guys both are. It's like you're looking ahead, you're looking forward to what's to come, but you're also looking back. But you're not looking back in like a negative way, or not looking back in like, oh, I wish I could be, the old me. You're looking back on like all the lessons I learned have helped me get here, and now they can help me get to, moving. They can help me move forward. Everything I've learned. Spirit wants you to focus on releasing 10 of Swords in reverse. Spirit wants you to focus on letting go of past hurts, right? So like I just said, a lot of you guys aren't really focused on those past hurts, but some of you still look back, every once in a while. You're not every day, agonizing over things that have happened negatively. But I feel that some of that stuff is you're still holding on to some things that negatively affected you in the past that you need to let go of. And letting go does not mean forgetting. Letting go means letting go and releasing the pain that is attached to the memory, that is attached to the information and the knowledge that you gained from that negative experience, because that's the positive of it, right? The positive is that you gained knowledge, information, that it can help move you forward in life, and it can, but you need to let go of the pain that's associated with that negative experience. Doesn't mean that you forget what happened, always remember, but also remember what it truly was, what purpose it truly served, which was just to give you information that is going to help you on this new chapter in life. And then we have strength. Leo energy. You could have a close friend or family member or someone that's really close to you that has Leo energy, or you have it somewhere else significantly in your chart. Spirit is saying that they want you to focus on, instead of pulling your power, like instead of getting advice from your friends, or instead of relying and depending, because there could be some codependency with some people I'm picking up on, instead of depending on others to lift you up, lift yourself up, right? Like pull your own power from within, that fiery, passionate power from within, rather than seeking that from external, seeking that from advice from friends, advice from family. Pull it in from within yourself, right? Nurture yourself. I feel like there's like, there could be some, what this may have to do with you, Aries, is I think it actually might be some form or some type of childhood trauma. Something that happened when you were younger or growing up, an abuse that you went through mentally, emotionally, physically. Because I'm getting like, you need to nurture your inner child. You need to take care of the child. You need to take care of your child, because like, and your child, I mean your inner child. Some of you may actually have kids, so maybe take care of your actual kids, but a lot of you, it's just take care of your inner child, the inner child that like, when something happens, you react a certain way, you get really angry, you get upset, you throw a fit. That's your inner child reacting in a certain way because you've never really healed that part of yourself. You never healed from the trauma that was dealt to you in your childhood. And you carry that with you, and you don't know how to cope with certain things, so sometimes you may react or act in a certain way that's very childlike or immature, or is seen as immature. I'm getting that a lot of you guys could really benefit from therapy. I don't know if that's something that you are open or even interested in, but if you are, if you ever have been, if it's ever been on your mind, like, oh, maybe I should go, you've looked at places, but you've never really gone, I think that it actually would be super, super beneficial for you to have someone to kind of talk with, and them help guide you to the source or the root of the problem, because a lot of times, specifically with childhood traumas, it is very difficult to identify the specific problem of where it stemmed from, and how, not only identifying the root of the problem, but what exactly that means. How did that trauma leak out into our adulthood, and how is it affecting us in our day-to-day lives, right? And then figure out what to do about it, right? There's just like a lot of self-nurturing that needs to happen, I feel, for you guys. Alrighty, and we are going to get a closing message. Like I said, these are going to be short. So closing message for Aries. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is the closing message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the remaining half of December? From now until January 1st. What does Aries need to know, Spirit? Ha 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 ha. Trustworthy guidance. I'll let you look at the card first. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So, obviously we already see that you have some idea, some, thirst for adventure, some thirst for higher knowledge, for expansion of your consciousness. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to adventure, you're excited, you're eager to do these things. And maybe this is something that you've been praying for. You've been praying for a miracle. You've been praying for change. You've been praying for growth. You've been praying for an opportunity to get out of the situation that you've been trapped in, that you've been hurt by, that you've been stuck in, that you may feel like you're in a situation where you're pinned down, right? So make sure that, you actually pray and you ask, because the universe, your angels, your guides, they cannot assist you unless you actually ask them. And that's what prayer is just you giving them the invitation to allow them to help you, because they can't help us, they can't guide us, they can't interact with us energetically unless you invite them, and that is through prayer, just asking them, whether it's out loud or in your mind. Just make sure that you're doing that. They are there to guide you. You can trust it, have a little bit of faith. I think just praying more and being more connected and in tune with those energies is what's really, really going to help you this month, Aries, in breaking out of this, figuring out, identifying this, breaking this, and healing from this, so that you can more easily and progressively navigate through this new path that you have in your life, where you're excited about certain things and you're ready to take on this new adventure. So that is your reading, Aries, for the remainder for this mid-month. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the comments down below. Send me an email. We can set that up and we'll talk about that. And I think that is it. I will see you guys in 2020. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, guys.